It is my pleasure to introduce the Washington State 2023 Superintendent of the Year, Dr. Adam Swinyard, Superintendent of Spokane Public Schools. So Adam, I'd like you to take a look at a brief message from our 2022 Superintendent of the Year, Dr. Susan Hickfield.
I so wish that I could be there with you today as we celebrate our good friend and colleague, Adam Swinyard, Superintendent of Spokane Public Schools, on being named the 2023 Washington State Superintendent of the Year. Adam, as I said, I would have loved to have been there with you in person, but I couldn't let this opportunity go by without congratulating you and letting you know how much I admire you as a leader. You lead with compassion, with focus, with grace, and with a fierce commitment to doing what's right for children and your community. You inspire us all. Again, I hope I see you in person soon so that I can congratulate you one-on-one. But just know that I'm here cheering you on from afar, and we'll look forward to celebrating you, hopefully in San Antonio at ASA. Congratulations, Adam. You so deserve this honor.
One more round of applause for Dr. Swinyard.
Well, thank you, Michelle, for that really gracious introduction, and thank you to Susan. I know we all missed her in the state of Washington, and I'm incredibly honored to be recognized and just immensely grateful to so many people, beginning with my wife, Ashley, who snuck in here between the chore of getting kids off to school. And as you know, these jobs are a lifestyle, and they're a lifestyle that take sacrifice and commitment. And that sacrifice and commitment, it doesn't just stop with us, it extends into our families. So thank you so much, Ashley. And to the Spokane School Board of Directors, our President and Vice President, Mike Weiser and Nikki Lockwood, are here today. And you will not find a more kind and committed and smart and passionate group of school board members that are just so focused on kids and so committed to all the best practices of what it means to be a school board member. So thank you to you and to all the SPS family, the staff, the students, the kids, the caretakers, the community members. You know, the people make the hard days worth it, and that's definitely the case. And then to WASA, I personally believe that there has never been a more important time for us to come together and collaborate and share resources and work together. And so thank you so much, WASA, for creating that space. And you know, we're all chasing the dream, right? We're chasing the dream of public education. It's a century and a half old, and it's a dream that's not yet fulfilled. And it's the dream that says no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter what background you have, no matter what challenges you face, there's hope for you. There's hope to have a bright and successful future. And that dream isn't yet realized, but through working together in partnership, it's going to be. And we have to keep believing that. And so much of what happens in our schools is about the hard work and the sacrifice that gets put in every single day. And there are so many incredible successes. And what you are doing in schools right now is amazing. We're graduating more kids than ever before. We're teaching more sophisticated content than ever before. You are leading school systems that provide more basic needs, more interventions, more services than ever before. There is so much to be proud of. And as we look ahead and think about the future and coming out of the pandemic, those successes are going to be most fully actualized when we establish a sense of belonging and connection. And I think it's so appropriate that that's one of the themes that you see when you move around this conference. And that sense of belonging and connection, it's needed across our state, it's needed across our cities, across our districts, big and small, throughout our schools, inside of our classrooms. That sense of belonging is what's going to fully actualize that dream and bring it to potential. And the last thing that I would just say is that I really believe in my heart that creating a sense of belonging and community is going to be predicated on love and loving each other. And love is the most powerful and transformational force on earth. It transcends every emotion and every interaction. And love doesn't mean that we're weak. It doesn't mean that we don't disagree. It doesn't mean we don't have conflict. It doesn't mean that we lower our expectations, because that's some of what our culture says about love. And none of that is true. But what it does mean is that we can enter into every single space and every human interaction with an open heart to listen and to work together. Because love leads to connection, connection leads to belonging, belonging leads to engagement, and engagement leads to us being the best versions of ourselves and working together. And I know and believe that this group and other groups like it, if we can center ourselves on that, the future is so bright, and the dream of an access and opportunity for every kid can be possible, and that dream can become true for our kids. So thank you so much for all you do. Thank you so much for the opportunity to represent WASA, and I wish you well.